To better prepare for erratic weather conditions and possible floods, the Public Utilities Board, or PUB, will pump in at least $750 million to increase the capacity of 20 drains in Singapore. 6 canals will see major improvements to increase their capacity by 30 to 45% over 5 years. First, Rochor Canal. It stretches from Balmoral Road past Newton Circus down to Crawford Street into the Kallang Basin. In the next 5 years, PUB hopes to expand the canal from Kampong Java Road up to Balmoral. Next, the Bukit Timah Canal, which spans 5 kilometres, will see expansion of its diversion canals from Kampong Chantik to Maple Avenue down to Ulu Pandan in its first phase. The second phase would involve expansion of the canal from Ingneo Avenue to Coronation Plaza. The third canal that will undergo major improvements is the Geylang River Canal. PUB has been expanding its drains from Guillemard Road to Dunman Road and Sims Avenue to Paya Lebar Way along the river. Fourth, the Sungai Bedok Canal, which will see an expansion in capacity of 45%. Expansion works are expected to take place between Bedok Reservoir Road and Upper Changi Road. 2 other canals are also slated for expansion, namely Alexandra Canal and Sungai Kalang, but no details have been released. When asked if there would be increased disruptions for residents in Bukit Timah and Rochor because the drainage expansions come on top of MRT tunnelling works, PUB said they will work closely with LTA to minimize risk of flooding during construction.
Actually, we work very closely with LTA so that we actually dovetail our upgrading works together with their rail works or the road works. And so in fact, in some cases, we actually ask LTA to supervise the drainage part of the contract also, so that they do it together with their rail work. Yeah.
Like Rochor Canal, right?
Yeah, like Rochor Canal. Yeah, LTA is digging up the place now for their downtown line. So they are also then upgrading the canal. Of course, on our behalf, we actually give them the money and then they will implement the work for us.
Will they increase the risk of flooding in the area in the next 5 years? Because you're digging like 2 separate things.
No.
Actually,
yeah. So definitely for any drainage works, not only the area, I mean over Singapore, whenever we do drainage works, you have to make sure that you still maintain the existing flow capacity.
It is a complex engineering, some of them are complex engineering projects, and when we undertake some of these projects, we take care to make sure that the flow of the canal is actually maintained while we actually expand the canals either on a site or somewhere else. I would also like to highlight that, of course, beyond just taking the collaborative approach together with LTA, we endeavour to make sure that we keep the residents informed of the works ahead of time, so that we will basically share with them our plans, and they can then understand what are the works they can expect within the area, and of course, if necessary, take their own preparations to minimize the disruptions to those due to those works.
For more on what PUB is implementing to minimize the risk of flooding, catch our other clip.